yours.
What about the pushback of your team when it seemed like Quinnipiac kind of had this going their way, and just like last night, you found a way to scratch your way back in?
Oh, it's a really resilient team. It's a team that totally believes that we're going to win a championship this year. I mean, that's obviously a very good team in Quinnipiac. We knew that they'd be after us tonight. I mean, they were playing for their playoffs lives there, and I just told the guys to air it out and see what happens, and we found a way to get it done.
First time a team has upset a number one seed since I think I read 2011. What was kind of the motivation coming in to want to take down a one seed, never mind the conference rival?
We really focused on ourselves. I mean, we knew it would be a challenge, and we just wanted to make sure that we were prepared to just play our game, and our game is, we battle. I mean, we have a lot of tenacity. We're heavy on pucks, and I thought we did that for a majority of those two games, and again, tough opponent and a very well coached team, and obviously they won 25 games for a reason. We knew it would be hard, but again, we responded very well in that third period.
Killed off the power play, and then Brent kind of just comes flying up the ice. How big is the second night in a row? And he just came up with a monster goal for you.
It was a huge one. And it was right after the power play. We had a good kill, and I think him getting that breakaway and then being able to deposit it is a big thing. It was, again, we had a lot of juice in that third, a lot of momentum. But they have a very good power play. I mean, it's different without Prisky on it, but it's still a deadly power play. So our guys came up big with that kill, and then to counter, we deposit one right after that power play. So big moment in the game.
You talk about that third period, coming into it 2 nights in a row, trailing in the game. You mentioned the resiliency, but in terms of getting Quinnipiac off their game, or maybe taking advantage of them not having their captain out there when they were on their heels, was that a focal point from a coaching perspective?
Yeah, I mean, somebody asked me that last night. I mean, obviously they're a different team without Prisky, and he's one of the best players in the country. So, we didn't make it a point of emphasis, but they're a young team. A lot of the guys haven't been in this situation, and quite honestly, neither of our guys. But it was we were able to eliminate a team last week, and the defending champions from our league in Princeton, and we had really good resiliency in that second game, triple overtime, and so our guys had seen some of that. It's interesting. Sometimes the bye is a difficult thing. I've been on teams that had a bye. I've coached teams that had a bye, and sometimes that first game is a difficult one. You've been sitting for 14 days where the team you're playing has won a series. So again, we were just focusing on what we could do. And come out in that first game and try and get that first game. It puts a lot of pressure on the opposition to get the first one.
Early exits on this tournament for your team the last couple of years. What's this mean for this group to go late last year?
It means a lot. I mean, we're trying to the team has changed a lot. And, when I first came in, I'm an alum. We had some good success. We capped it. With championship game appearance, and then we struggled for a little bit, quite honestly. I mean, it's not that we didn't play the game hard, but we struggled to put it together. And I'm blessed to have the opportunity to coach this team and to recapture, the direction that I thought we were going, which is upwards. And we're a young team. We get some good seniors, but we're a young team, and we're a team that plays. The game that I want our teams to play, which is heavy, hard, fast, intense, and with a chip on their shoulder, and the guys do that.
And what about the player, defensemen? They had an empty net to shoot at, and number 10, John is a really good goal scorer, and really through that play, how key that was. It could have been 3-0 if one of your guys isn't getting away there.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was just one of those things where we knew we'd get their best effort, and they came at us hard, and we were a little tired, quite honestly. I mean, we had played that huge overtime game last Saturday, and then we played overtime again last night, and it just looked like we were a little heavy-legged. We got away from some of the things that we had done, but our goalie never got away, and he was outstanding. He gave us a chance to win the game.
We had that game against Princeton, where they had that late rush in the third period, time went to overtime. When Quinnipiac scored that goal to bring it within one, what's the message to you to make sure what happened last week doesn't happen again?
Just settle down, be confident. You know, don't panic. You know, I mean, and I didn't have to tell them that. I could feel it on the bench. You know, and I chose not to take a timeout because I don't want them to rest their guys. They didn't have a timeout. You know, they challenged to play and didn't get it. So, but you know, we went through that last week. They score one. You know, but the guys were very good after that in terms of kind of playing in their zone and keeping it out of harm's way in our zone.